Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mitch. Good Sunday evening to you all. I hope you guys are doing well out there tonight. You had yourselves a wonderful weekend. Here to give you a quick update on this next light snowfall event that's already beginning right now, but will sweep across some of the same areas that experienced some accumulating snow over the weekend, like Missouri, Southern Illinois, all the way to Kentucky, and surrounding states. So we're going to go over the latest short-range model guidance that we have and then discuss potential snowfall accumulations. We'll compare a short range model with the actual National Weather Service forecast and try to see who ends up being right here. So we're going to start off west to east, kind of the beginning of this storm system, and then work our way all the way to the Carolinas, which, yes, even outside the mountainous regions could experience a little bit of accumulating snow. And I'm only talking about a dusting, maybe a half an inch, but this could surprise some people. So let's get rolling here. So we're going to start off in the Midwest, and this is around midnight tonight. Okay, it's around 6:30, 7 o'clock Eastern time at the time I'm making this video. So this is over the next several hours. We'll have some snow showers moving out of sections of Iowa and then eventually into areas of northern Missouri. Same kind of setup as 36 hours ago, and here it comes again. And some of the snow has not had a chance to really melt much, so you still got snow-covered grounds in central Missouri. I think Columbia, Missouri got a few inches of snow. And as we're starting to wake up tomorrow morning around 6, 7 a.m., snow is entering in the form of just some light snow showers, maybe just flat out light, maybe moderate snow. It's not going to be super heavy, I don't think, but it's going to be so cold that it's not going to have trouble sticking on all surfaces. I mean, not just elevated surfaces, but I think it'll add some additional accumulations on the ground also. It's very cold. Definitely no temperature issues with this at all. So we're waking up tomorrow morning to a snowy start to your work week in St. Louis, I think, even Columbia. We continue to make our way to about lunchtime tomorrow. It's not a big event, nothing comparable to what we saw over the weekend. But like I said, light snowfall accumulations, cold surfaces, it's going to add some additional snowfall accumulations. Some snow falling around the Evansville area, southern sections of Illinois, Carbondale, Paducah, Kentucky, and Mayfield, western just towns of Kentucky, some snow showers. Some of these snow showers could drift all the way down to the Boot Hill, Missouri by the time we get into tomorrow afternoon. Heck, I think around Jonesboro, Arkansas, could see a little bit of snowflakes flying around tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And then check out all the snow showers and just snow flurries kind of flying around. I mean, it's going to be cold enough in the middle of the day for this to fall snow, not just rain across just about the entire state of Tennessee. That's how cold this air mass is. So we'll get some snow showers, snow flurries, really just flying around the state of Tennessee, anywhere from Memphis to Nashville. I mean, I know you just see splotches of blue, nothing overly impressive, but I definitely think it'll be kind of just a festive snow flurry kind of day across the state of Tennessee, especially tomorrow afternoon. And then by the time we get into tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, I think we'll continue to just get a little bit of snow flurry action across Tennessee. Nothing too crazy at all. But, we continue to progress our way eastward, southeastward here. And we'll kind of start off where we left off and look at these snow showers and light snow flurries drifting around the western half of Kentucky. And I think this event's going to be comparable to the last one in this area, but probably not as heavy and probably a little bit further south. So here's a better look at the rest of Tennessee. This is around 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We've already had some snow flying around out here in northeast Tennessee. Once again, tomorrow afternoon around the same time, you're going to probably do it again. It's definitely been a wintry kind of end of November, beginning of December in this area, this neck of the woods up here. Eastern Kentucky, western Virginia, eastern sections of Tennessee. Definitely a wintry start to your winter season, but we continue to move forward here when we get all the way to about 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Look at the snow flying around the mountains of North Carolina and Tennessee, Virginia, maybe southern sections of West Virginia. Look at these snow showers across the Cumberland Plateau. Even some snow flurries showing up around Huntsville to Florence, just northern counties of Alabama. And then this is where it gets interesting for folks that really have not seen a lot of snow over the last 2 winters. And that's east of the mountains here in the Carolinas, really North Carolina. This is around 8, 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Look at the snow flying around here in Hickory, Mecklenburg County, Charlotte, Salisbury, Greensboro, Winston-Salem. Some snow could certainly, Morganton, can certainly be flying around these areas in central North Carolina. And we just got to watch this band of snow. And we're getting to around midnight tomorrow night. Look at this band of snow making its way towards Fayetteville, moving through Monroe. And just between Raleigh, Fayetteville, and Charlotte, it's snowing tomorrow night around midnight. And then this continues all the way to Fayetteville. Look at some snow flurries. I live here in Columbia, South Carolina, so I'm definitely watching this. Look at these snow flurries trying to drift all the way down to Richmond, Lexington County, Newberry. Very possible. Look at these snow showers all the way down to Lumberton, maybe Florence. Maybe some snow flurries can make it all the way down to extreme eastern sections of North Carolina. Here's another look, just a better look here at eastern North Carolina. Look at some snow flurries, and this is around 7 a.m. Tuesday morning. Shows a little bit of blue here. I wouldn't be surprised if this overachieves a little bit better on radar. And just to take a quick look at another short-range model that I would, just want to kind of tease at here. This is what we call the RAP model, the RAP model. It's another short-range model. Sometimes it does well, sometimes it doesn't. I'll admit that. It's not always the best, but sometimes it sniffs stuff out that other models don't see. And, here's another look at these flurries. Not much different compared to the HRRR model that we just showed you. It does have some snow showers getting a little bit further north, but look at this band of snow getting all the way to Nashville tomorrow afternoon. And this eventually brings some snow showers all the way down to northern Georgia. I think it's very possible. Northeast Alabama. And then, let's get a closer look at this. Let's look at this and then this. I'm going to do this on the fly here. Closer look at my friends here in the Carolinas. Okay, we get this going. This is getting to around tomorrow evening. Look at this band of snow. Getting all the way down to Fairfield County. That's a pretty big chunk of snow flying around. I really think Charlotte to Raleigh to Fayetteville, then crisscrossing it back to Mecklenburg County is kind of the highlight zone for maybe a dusting of snow. And this continues and tries to make it all the way down to the coast. So what about snow accumulations? Well, let's look at the National Weather Service forecast. They're going for about an inch in St. Louis. Columbia, Missouri, about 0.2 of an inch. You go between Columbia and Quincy, maybe an inch up here in northern Missouri. Carbondale going for about 0.3 of an inch of snow. You compare that with the HRRR model forecast here, and it's only saying about 0.5 inch in St. Louis. I think at minimum you get a dusting in St. Louis. Columbia, 0.6 of an inch of snow, almost an inch in Carbondale. Shows a little bit of a dusting down here in the Boot Hill. Let me get my face out of the way. There you go. Okay, I don't think this is going to get to Kansas City, but we'll see. And then we'll take it on down the road a little bit to Kentucky. This is the National Weather Service forecast. And, showing 0.4 of an inch of snow in Bowling Green, 0.2 in Elizabethtown, Louisville, maybe 0.1 of an inch. Same thing in Lexington. Cookeville, 0.2 of an inch of snow is possible with this. Evansville, 0.4 of an inch. And I know you're probably thinking, man, that's not much at all, but that's enough to make the ground white. And then the HRRR model, the HRRR model, about the same thing, except it wants isolated heavier amounts here in the northern Cumberland Plateau, southern areas of Kentucky, where you got isolated areas getting 0.5 inch to an inch of snow. I think one big thing we got to watch for when we wake up tomorrow morning is what is the real-time observations with this? It could uptrend. It's something to watch. And then, we take it on down to, the Carolinas, areas of Virginia. National Weather Service forecast going for a few inches, maybe several inches in some of the highest elevations of like Mount LeConte and Newfoundland Gap and all these places right here, maybe an inch or so in Gatlinburg, going for 0.1 of an inch of snow in Johnson City. But you look at the HRRR model, the HRRR model, folks, going for several inches of snow. And I buy this. I think we're going to get a few inches at minimum of snow, even in some of those elevated regions like 2,000 or 3,000 feet up in the air. I think Asheville could get a little bit of accumulating snow off this. And we're going to break the snowless streak, I think, in Charlotte. At least we're going to get a trace. But the HRRR model going for about 0.3 of an inch of snow in Charlotte, just north and northeast of Charlotte, about an inch of snow. So, interesting stuff between Greensboro, Raleigh, Fayetteville, over to Charlotte, maybe dipping all the way down to Pageland, Chesterfield. Maybe a dusting of snow. This might catch some people off guard. And I do want to take a look at some individual graphics here. And this is chances per the National Weather Service to see 0.1 of an inch of snow. And if you're trying to gauge what 0.1 of an inch of snow looks like, that's about enough to put a coating of snow on your car. You're not going to see it much on the grassy surfaces, but they're going for almost a 50-50 shot in Charlotte. You notice the big cutoff between Charlotte and Shelby. That's because they're thinking the snow ain't going to get going until about around Mecklenburg County up to Statesville points east. I think someone could squeeze in 0.5 an inch in this area. And just taking another look down the road, Wadesboro, about a 50-50 shot of 0.1 of an inch of snow. Could we get some snow flurries all the way down to Columbia? I think it's possible. So that's all I got, guys. Hope that update helps. We'll have you another update in the morning. God bless.